Good day, Rio Vista. I'm Dina, and we are talking about the Cali Comp Wake Surf Competition, also a clinic happening next week at Lake Berryessa. But we are on the Delta. Sean Cummings, this guy, if you don't know who he is, he just won World Champion Masters. So let's talk about, first of all, you're a pro. You've been doing this for how long?
Almost 20 years now. It's been an unreal experience to hit podium again at Worlds in the Masters division. I mean, yeah.
And let's talk about what you ride, because we are talking about wake surfing, but you also do the skimboard, which is a little different.
Yeah, so I used to ride the little tiny skimboards. I used to ride Victoria for many years, similar to the Phase 5 and the other ones, but I've had this sitting on the shelf for quite a while. This is the Artesian Big Cheese. It's still a skimboard, as you see, super thin, so one small fin on it. It reminded me that wake surfing is fun, you know. Even though I still compete, this board just brings out a totally different style. And honestly, 99% of the people that come on my boat ride this board.
Okay, can we see you ride it?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, let's get him in the water. Again, this is Sean Cummings. So we showed you a last half hour, Asher, 12 years old. I don't know if Sean's going to want me to say this, but he is above the age of 46 and below the age of 48. But I didn't say his name. I didn't say the number. So just so you know, this sport is really for everyone, and there really are no limitations to who can come out. Obviously, those who are more experienced like Sean are going to be able to pull out a couple of the bigger tricks and just do things a little bit differently on the water. But you are watching him on his skimboard. He calls it the Big Cheese, he said, because it's kind of like a charcuterie board. And there he goes, doing a 360, making it look easy, something that took me years to learn. Kristen, we also just saw him do a little switch there. Let's talk about the Cali Comp Wake Surf Competition and Clinic. Who can participate?
Anyone can participate, beginner, intermediate, advanced, whatever works. And it's next week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 19, 20, 21st. And it's at Puda Canyon Campground in Lake Berryessa in Napa, California.
I love it. Okay, and watching Sean, you can see he does not have the rope. We showed you this in the last half hour. He's doing all of these tricks just with the power of the wave underneath his legs. And look at how easy he makes that look. Clearly he's a world champion for a reason, Kristen. But the whole point of this competition is to showcase all skill sets. You don't have to be like Sean.
No, you can do just carving and a little bunny hop, which is called an ollie. He's doing some kind of fancy moves, lots of 360s and shoves, 180s, blind burials, whatever it is. All the things that he's doing, I know he's really good.
He sure is. Okay, so Sean obviously knows what he's doing, but this is really a sport that he's been doing, he said, for about 20 years, and he's down. And you know what? The best part about surfing and skimboarding is the boats only go on between, what, is it like 10 to 12 miles per hour? 11.3. So falling does not hurt like when you're on a wakeboard, when you get whipped to your face and can borderline get a concussion, because that's almost happened to me. But it's a lot different. Wake surfing is a whole lot different. So if you are interested, head out to Lake Berryessa. We'll have all the information on our website, Good Day Sacramento. Kristen has been holding the competition for several years now, and she's so right. It's really all skill sets, all levels are welcome. And even if you're just barely getting into the sport of wake surfing, this really is something that could be a great opportunity for you to learn from some of the really, really great athletes, but also just meet some great people. And in California, we can do this in October, right, Kristen?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we sure can. Thanks to the whole team for having us this morning. We appreciate you all, from Centurion as well. Thank you so much for bringing out the boat. And to Sean, how you feeling, my friend?
Stoked!
So stoked! That's a key term! It's also for surfing! By the way, what were some of those tricks called? We didn't know any of the names.
Backside big spin, front shove, alley-oop, drifter front side 180.
A lot of things that I didn't know what they were. All right, we're going to let him rest. We'll send it back to you.
Also, since you're out of breath, can you recite the preamble of the Constitution?
I mean, while you're there.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Thanks, Dina.